Hello and welcome to another I Explores. I'm your host Ian, and if you like my videos please like and subscribe. So anyway, today we're going to look at some more history around Grimsby, so let's go and have a look. Okay, so I've now just come past your street crossing there. Over there, the Duke of Wellington. Now behind me, down in this area here, there used to be a yard called Wilkins Yard, somewhere in this area here. From the maps I've got, it seems to be quite near to the railway, so it's somewhere down there. And that was in 1887. I'm currently now walking down East Street. Now off this street, there was another one, obviously it's a lost street now, called South Street, which came off here. Okay, somewhere in this area here, it came off and went over to that direction there. Okay, so I've now come down another lost street called West Street. As you can see, south, east and west, yeah, 3 streets. So yeah, this obviously came off Pasture Street over that way and it went straight through there. Obviously you can't anymore, so if I stand in the middle of the road, roughly, there you go, straight over there and all the way out to the Town Hall area. Okay, so let's move along. Okay, so I'm now walking down Town Hall Square, heading towards the library. Now I'm going to show you a location where a blacksmith was, or a smithy as it's known as. So I'll turn the camera around shortly and I'll show you whereabouts it was situated, which is on that corner there. See up there, I'm on New Haven Street, okay? And I'll move the camera around now, which is here, which is the post office. Okay, so the reason I've come down here is because I discovered I'd got some things in the wrong place the last time I did a video like this. Ratton Row, a new beginning. Okay, so where there was, I will actually turn the camera around in a minute, there's a lot of people around, was in the middle here, in this area. Okay, and the barge is over there. So roughly where I'm stuck, where it is now, is where it was, is here. Okay, this is stood in the middle. You had Ratton Row and you had New Beginning Street. And then if I go a bit further this way, which is over towards the barge, we had, I'm going to go a bit further, I know it's quite close, but I'm not going to go all the way over there, but in this area where I'm stood now, roughly down here, near the barge, like I was saying, this was South Dock Street. So you got South Dock Street where I'm stood now, move over to the middle, and you got Ratton Row, New Beginning, and then like I was just showing you, New Haven Street. So Friargate came through the entrance of Freshly Place off Victoria Street. Now I've come round this side first, and we will go round there shortly to have a look. So yeah, it came out and it headed off down this way, which is Alexandra Road down there. Okay, now this road was called, before it was called Alexandra Road, was called Old Dock Road, leading to Alexandra Road, which is the other side of where basically where Asda's is, where you go across to the garages and that down there. Okay, so Friargate came out roughly over there in that direction, and like I say, so you started off at the entrance to Freshly Place and came right out here. Okay, so I'm currently down on the Boulevard, or locally known as the Bully on the West Marsh. Okay, so the reason I've come down here is because if I turn the camera around, in this area here where I'm pointing where these trees are, there was a smallpox hospital down there. And it's on the map of 1887. Now also, it must have been a bit further down, I'm not entirely sure, because these maps sometimes are never that accurate. Okay, but over here obviously was all the railway at the time, it was still here. Okay, so we're still on the Boulevard now, let's turn the camera around. I don't know if you remember, but in that direction over there was the tennis courts. And obviously I've done a video on this before when it was really dry, the cricket ground, and obviously I've just mentioned the railways over there. But there's one thing I haven't done, and it's this bridge that goes over to the island there. It's old Victorian bridge. Let's go up this. As you can see, the old posts there, look. See about the sunlight, but you can see there. Let's as far as I can get, so I can put the camera around. There we go. So you can see it goes down there and across onto the island. I stood on Anderson Street. I just come off from the Boulevard up there. And the old hospital used to be in that direction there. We've done on a video previously. But I have seen these gates before, but recently I've done some more, obviously, research. Now there was a manor house in this area that was on Cartergate, which is over that way, and Friargate, which is also over that way. So to be a manor house owned by Captain Hand, mid-1800s. But I'm wondering if this might have been part of it. I'm not sure. He just, I don't know, because these look very old, and it does carry on a bit down here as well, look, in this edge. Through there. As you can see, very old. I go for a walk through here. I remember coming, I say, Granny says, come and look inside. I'll keep quiet. Look at those roads. The old timbers. That's an event. Wow, look at this. Yeah, I remember coming in here. I remember drinking in there. I think grinders used to go upstairs, if I remember rightly. These big old beams. Yeah, I think it was up through there that you actually went. Wow. Inside the old mill. There's tennis balls up there. This big old door here, look. Wow. Yeah, this would be many a things. Like I said, it was a nightclub once, and I know it when you went upstairs, so possibly through them doors there. Okay, I'm down here. It's obviously the old way in because it's still cobbles. Down here, I'm not going to much further than this. There's a lot of cars down here. I'll come down a bit later on, but yeah, as you can see down there, massive building. So let's walk back out. See, this is the original flooring, look. As you can see, definitely original. Well, some of it is. I think this is, maybe it is, but yeah, there's a big old beam there, look, that's been cut out. Look at that. So I've been in here many a times. I don't remember these bars being on the window. Yeah, all right, another film joke. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm currently walking down Home Street. Now, this is the old Viscount building there, as you can see. Now, what it is, I came down here a bit ago, and I was looking at some of these buildings at the end. So I'm going to go and have a look, because I don't know what they are. I haven't done the research, but I'm going to go have a look. So look up there, this is the back of the Viscount building. Obviously that may have been a doorway next to it, but that looks like an inside of somewhere. The tiles. I wonder, obviously the beam slots up there, look. I don't know what that was. Or what it, well, obviously it's part of that building, yeah. But I mean, what went on there? Okay, so I've come further down. Look at these old buildings down here, like warehouses. Obviously there's definitely industry down here. Let's move a bit further down. There's a sign there, look. You can see it's faded out. I don't know what that says. It may, I don't know what that is. It looks like salt, I'm not sure. Big old building here. Massive doors, and this one here, look, with the red doors. Now, honestly, don't know what these are. I've done no research. Probably some kind of mills, sawmills, could be anything, because that's what we had around here back then. There's one here, look at this one. The windows up there sort of tell you obviously it's been redone, and the door there. Okay, so this is on Home Street. Okay, so let's move on. Walking up to here. Okay, fresh new place. Now this is the entrance to Friargate. Okay, so we're going to have a walk down here. Keep the camera pointing down. Okay, so as we walk down here, off to that side, to the left, there's Maud Street, and as we go further down, you've got Red Hill. Now this float does go down, and it is sort of an hill, if you like, walking downwards. Okay, so Red Hill was in that direction there. As we go further down, but where the market entrance is there, that was the turning into Cartergate, which obviously goes right around the other side there. Okay, so yeah, let's move on. Okay, so I've come up to the Gardner Street level crossing now. It looks like they've finished painting it. Let's zoom in there, as you can see, yeah. Looks very nice. I don't know if they've done a good job on it. Come down to the Cartergate Chantry Lane area. Yes, I am stood in a car park. So in this area here, there was Umber Brewery. Okay, in this car park, somewhere in this area here. Okay, so I'm now still walking down Cartergate, and I'm down here. Now, in this area here, which looks like it's about to be developed for some reason or other, used to be Deansgate House, and it was next to some houses down here called New Bridge Terrace. Now obviously the new bridge is obviously referring to the Deansgate Bridge over there for the railways. So in this area there was a terrace, okay, and next to that was that Deansgate house as I've just mentioned. Now coming up to the level crossing. It's obviously on Cartergate still, okay. This is field I've just been looking at there. So this crossing, before it was called what it is now, was called Friargate crossing. Okay, so I've moved a bit further down now onto Cartergate, and I don't know if you know, but this building here used to be a garage. I remember petrol pumps standing round about in this area where I am. And if I move around this side, as you can see, these black doors just there. I remember seeing them every time I came down here. But yeah, this used to be a garage on this very corner just here, so let's move along. A quick look down Silver Street, as you can see this old black door behind me there. Obviously there was a pub down here a bit further down, I believe, where them railings are. That was the Masons. Okay, now the reason I've come down here is because straight through that wall there, you went on to Clayton Street. And if you went further down it, you would turn right to go back onto New Haven Street, which is where the post office is, and off to the left, out onto Friargate and then to Cartergate, and you could carry on down Old Dock Road, which is Alexandra Road, if you wanted to. So that's why I've come down here. This actually carried straight on through that wall there. So I've now come down to Doughty Road. Okay, and where I am, I'm in a car park at the moment, but down here there was two things. One, a drill hall, and then later a Jaguar garage. And I was kindly sent a photo of this Jaguar garage by one of my subscribers. I'll call him Mr. M. And I've matched the picture up to where I'm stood now. Obviously, I can't use the picture, maybe copyright, but yeah, you can see where I am. So we had a drill hall in here, in this area, and also a Jaguar garage as well. And like I said, I'm going to match up the picture for you roughly where it was taken from, which is the other side of the road. So let's go and have a look. Okay, so I'm now the other side of the road. Now this is roughly, if I stand here, is where that picture was taken, just there, and the garage was right over there. Down there, look, you want to subscribe to the channel? Oh, look. Hello. Yeah, new subscriber. When he gets home, he's going to go on his master's computer and put the paw on it. See you later. Yes, I've come down the side of the railway now. I'm roughly just off Town Hall Square, but look at this building here. I wonder how long that's been there. Obviously it's the side of the railway, and there was more tracks down here, obviously, back then. Okay, so that's heading in that way towards the Pasture Street crossing. Obviously by this point, the one going to Alpha's already left it. But yeah, I wonder what that was. Down a bit from where I was there. Now, as you can see down here, this is old, look, old fence post, old railway posts at the side. That's what they used to be. I have featured these on a few videos in the past. But yeah, look, it runs all the way along here. This was the edge of the railway, and here, this is an old telegraph pole, look. Obviously at the side of the railway there. Now, I've never been down this bit before. Obviously you've got the Hewitt's Brewery in this area here, through there, which have recently built some flats on and houses. Well, like I say, I'm going to put this through here again, as you can see how wide this is. There was obviously more tracks here back then. And lots of wooden things down here. Look like old, they are old sleepers, you can see down there. Yeah, they're old sleepers. These pieces of wood here, the dark looking ones or the long pieces, but you can see that they are old sleepers. Okay, so we've come to the end of another video, and I'd like to thank all my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel, and for all you watching my content, I really do appreciate it. So on that note, I will see you all next time on the next video. Bye for now.